2009. I called him up a couple months ago, told him I was taking a jiu-jitsu match tonight. It would be my first and potentially last ever jiu-jitsu match. And he said he'd be on a flight here to support me and come out and watch it. And then it led into him competing as well. So I've asked him to say a couple words. He's also a motivational speaker. He's the only quad amputee to climb Mount Kilimanjaro without the help of prosthetics. He's a two-time ESPN ESPY Award winner. So I asked Kyle just to say a couple words to everybody here. So Kyle Maynard.
It's a huge honor being here with you guys, and you know, it's special. Thank you. It's a special sport. Dave asked me literally 30 seconds ago to say some words, so I, in all that prep time, thought about the MMA fight, and I thought the biggest lessons learned from that, and kind of reflecting back on that. Like Dave said, it was 10 years and 2 days. We had a lot of criticism thrown our way. There was a lot of support. You know, some of my training partners here, Creating MMA, and other people like that were just amazing, you know, support. But there was definitely a lot of criticism too. And I think that, you know, anytime that you take on and do something big with your life, then you will be subjected to that. And it's just something that, like, you know, congratulations for stepping up and doing that when you do receive that criticism from other people. And at the same time, like, the anxiety that can produce, I think, is so connected to the feeling of aliveness. Anybody who's stepping out here right now, tonight, you're gonna feel anxiety. It's a natural part of it. Most people go through their lives trying to suppress anxiety, and it's the mentality of the fighter, the warrior, whether man or woman, and that possesses that spirit inside that runs towards danger, that runs towards the anxiety. And so when you feel that anxiety, I just challenge you to like associate that a bit with the feeling of gratitude. We aren't getting shot at. You know, we aren't getting punched and kicked in the face tonight, so it's like, you know, but at the same time, like, it will produce that result, and there are gonna be people here cheering, seeing this go on. And so that feeling to me is one that I try to take as like gratitude, and just not just in this, but in everything that we go and do in life. I want to just go and like, so the main thing that helped me when I realized when I stepped into the cage, there's some people that said some crazy stuff about me and Oblas too. He's the dirtbag promoter that let me do it and forced me to do it. But like, you know, people were saying Kyle is, you know, it's crazy. It's like absolutely ridiculous to punch and kick a guy without arms and legs, and they're saying, you know, there's a, like, it was just like, come take a chainsaw and cut off my arms and legs because Kyle's an intention whore trying to get back on Oprah. It's kind of like, you know, like that was the gist of what a lot of stuff. I mean, some of you were around in those days and saw things on the underground and could remember. But to me, it was like, there was one thing that I kept going back to, and I've kind of gone back to in some of these moments. And I'm sure many of you have heard it before. If you have, it's a good reminder to always, you know, as many times as I can hear this, it helps me get something different out of it. But this was Teddy Roosevelt, the man in the arena. I think it was in 1909, France, he talked about this. The President Teddy Roosevelt was talking about, he gave a big long speech, but this specific excerpt of the man in the arena I think sums up what I'm trying to point at here. He says, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best, in the end, knows the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat." So all my fellow brothers and sisters competing tonight, like, congratulations for not being among those cold and timid souls.
So far, so good.
No butterflies?
No butterflies yet. I know they're going to come out a little bit, but no butterflies, no diarrhea. So far, nothing. Check with me in about 30 minutes. Might change.
What song you coming out to, Dave?
You're about to find out. You're about to find out.
He's about to rock the world.
It's gonna be fucking lit.
You're leading me, not the other guy.
Oh, duh. But we're gonna have a great time. Let's get focused. Your focus to starve your distractions.
Love you, David.
He used to be paid the check, but tonight he's going to get his hands dirty. He's the owner of the NFC. My auntie Edison. You heard me? Right? For the Atlanta United and all over the NFL. Ladies and gentlemen, David
Like that.
Oh, yeah, let's do it! Dave, are you ready, brother? Welcome to the NFC, in the middle of the best city in the world. This is Atlanta! And y'all know I enjoy these great fights, and y'all will never see me. God is great, all the time. Unite the world, and let's go. Woo! Gentlemen, your winner by points. He's the boss, David Oblas.
Punched me 2 times.
I seen that right
You
now.
you came down with your left hand.
Boom! Oh, shit, my bad. I see scratch right here. It's like, yeah, it's like a little scratch right here.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I want that whole gear you got right there.
This is the only one I have.
Looking fresh.
This is the only one I have.
He came out dripping.
And I came after a rapper and you didn't.
I got you a drink, dog.
Hey, I'm challenging the first bad call.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by points. He represents KK BJJ, Will Edmondson.